Is insurance companies are not going to tell you what you need to hear. You have to ask the questions to find out if you are adequately covered. You have to ask the questions to know the loopholes, because I've tried to claim from insurance before and I had to jump through so many loopholes when someone broke into my car on premises. That's when I learned my lesson. That's when I was like, right, it's up to me to ask these questions. So the biggest thing that I've learned as a business owner is the only one that covers your ass is you. That's it. And that's the straight facts of it. You need to ask the questions. You need to find the loopholes. You need to ensure that you're adequately covered. And I don't say this stuff out of trying to be the negative Nancy of the industry. I say this stuff out of trying to be the educator, the one who helps you, the one that stops you from ending up in a lawsuit that none of us think will happen, and no one talks about, because that's terrifying. Who wants to talk about lawsuits? Well, let me tell you, they happen. And you need to make sure you're adequately insured in case it happens. You need to make sure you have policies, procedures, and you are following them to protect your own bum. And it may make me sound negative, but this is the best piece of advice I'm ever going to give you in your business. So, happy Tuesday. I really wanted to get out and say that. And stepping aside from suppliers, stepping aside from, selling to people who are actually business owners or actually certified, let's have a little chit chat about those who are trading illegally. Did you know if you are not a registered ABN, registered with your council where required, and you have insurance, you are paying for insurance for no damn reason. You have to tick the boxes for the insurance to cover you. And this is a big one. I did a poll just before COVID, and a lot of people said they had insurance, but they weren't registered with the council where they needed to be. Why are you paying for insurance? There's no point. They won't cover you when everything hits the fan. So guys, trading illegally is more than just registering for tax and, not running a cash business. It is making sure your insurance will cover you if ever anything goes wrong. And now I'm on a tangent. So yes, lashes is a flexible career, but we've got to stop the mindset of quick money, quick career. I can just do it from the back room of my house unregistered for cash. Guys, things go wrong. And who is going to be there for you when that happens? Not your insurance company, unless you've done everything correctly. Certainly not the council if you're not registered. In fact, they'll hand you out a beautiful little fine to go with the lawsuit that you've just ended up in. Now, not every state requires council registration, so everyone, I get so many questions after this, but I get so passionate about this, and it's not because I'm trying to be negative and I'm not trying to take away from how awesome this industry is, because it is the best career and I'm so glad I fell into it, but it's to protect you. It's to make sure you have a longevity career and you are covered. So, after this, I always get an influx of messages and I'm looking forward to them. But I want to say, I'm not against working from home. You can do it and you can do it correctly. And I love that. I just want to protect you guys. I want you to think of me as your own personal little book of knowledge who's trying her hardest to make sure you don't end up in trouble. And sometimes my passion gets a little carried away, but I love you guys. You're my Lash fam. And that's what I'm here for, to remind you guys that business is more complex than most people would like you to believe, but it's awesome and it's rewarding. And when done right, it will make you money and it will give you flexibility and you will absolutely fall in love with it.